City strike the first blow, Barcelona to make more transfers, Real are in talks with Ajax, there's a transfer roundup and a recap of all of your Friday feels. There are more coming up in the next few minutes as I'm your host Matt Froelich, you are the Onefootballers, and this is the Daily News. So first off, and to the Community Shield, where Manchester City have won the first trophy of the season. Now there have been loads of people on social media saying, it's only pre-season, it doesn't really matter that much. Can you guess which set of fans have been saying that? Of course, it's been the losers, Liverpool, but they did actually play a pretty good game, and there's certainly some positive signs for Jurgen Klopp's men. The main talking points of the match was that Sterling, at the 11th time of asking, managed to score against his former club. Leroy Sané did his move to Bayern no good by coming off injured within the first 10 minutes. And lastly but not least, in the mental warfare for the upcoming season, Pep Guardiola's men struck the first blow by taking home the trophy. This after a 5-4 penalty shootout win, which saw all the penalties scored apart from Liverpool's Genie Wijnaldum. As mentioned with the Leroy Sané injury, well, it doesn't look like things are going to be too bad, but he could be facing a spell on the sideline, which could see Bayern Munich look at other transfer targets instead. Of course, this means that he will be staying at Manchester City, where it doesn't look like he's too pleased. Apparently, he wasn't feeling 100% fit, and it didn't look like he'd be starting the game, so you can imagine everyone's surprise, including Sané, when Pep Guardiola names him in the starting lineup. Along with this, though, Guardiola would have been a little bit concerned that his Manchester City side just scraped away without losing the game altogether. Mohamed Salah had Liverpool's best chance as they pushed on in the second half, with the ball being cleared off the line twice to stop Liverpool taking the lead. When all said and done, Guardiola will of course be happy that his team managed to get another trophy under their belt and continue their fine form at Wembley from last season, where they won both the League Cup and the FA Cup in the English team's national stadium. And next up to some Barcelona transfer news, where there's been a bit of a mix-up in the presidential office. So the club president, Josep Bartomeu, has said that Barcelona will be making more signings and they could potentially bring more in after agreeing a deal to bring in Junior Firpo from Betis. For 18 million euros, they're getting the left-back who impressed massively in the last two seasons, and with an extra 12 million in add-ons, it means they could be paying up to 30 million for the defender. On the flip side of things, Jordi Cardener, the vice president, has said that he is going to rule out Neymar joining the club, which was the main thing that Bartomeu was talking about when he said more signings. It looks as though, even though there is a dispute between the two, if Neymar does come back to the Nou Camp, it will be on a loan deal. Now, PSG have said that they want all the money they paid for him back, which is around 222 million, but in order to do that, Barcelona will have to offload a few players first. It doesn't look like they'll be able to do it this summer, so if they get Neymar on a loan deal, it means they can keep him, buy him next summer. I'm assuming there'll be an obligation to buy in the contract, and then by then they would have sold a lot more players to cover themselves in the financial fair play rulings. As for what it means for this summer, they definitely won't be able to do it because they've now spent over 240 million on the likes of Firpo, as I mentioned, Frenkie de Jong, Antoine Griezmann and goalkeeper Neto, as well as a few others. And next up to Barcelona's main rivals, Real Madrid, who seem to have switched their transfer target to Ajax star Donny van de Beek. The youngster has been in brilliant form and last season contributed 17 goals and 13 assists as they won the domestic double and went to the Champions League semi-final. Over the summer, Real Madrid have been linked to the likes of Christian Eriksen and Paul Pogba, but those players will cost anywhere between 80 to 100 million. So getting in the likes of Van der Beek for a reported 60 million euros looks like a good piece of business. Now, there have been people questioning whether or not he is good enough to play at Real Madrid. Personally, I think he is. He's a brilliant footballer. He just may not necessarily have the profile to be a Galactico. This, though, could actually work in their favour. Give Hazard the plaudits, give Hazard the pressure, take all of the eyes away from him, and Donny van de Beek can go about his business in a quiet fashion, producing results. He was brilliant for Ajax last season, but most people were talking about De Ligt and De Jong, so this could actually suit him down to the ground, as well as Real Madrid, because, well, they'll be paying a lot less money than they would, as I mentioned, for the likes of Eriksen or Pogba. After his side's 2-2 draw in the opening weekend of the Eredivisie, Van de Beek did say that he couldn't comment, but his club were in talks with Real Madrid, and they're a fantastic club. So it turns out he could comment. Anyway, it looks like he may be leaving before the end of the transfer window. So next up, we come to a roundup of all the other weekend's transfer rumours, where Everton finally completed a fantastic deal for Juventus wonder kid Moise Kean. Frank Lampard has told Danny Drinkwater and Timu Bakayoko that they can both leave Stamford Bridge. Napoli president Aurelio De Laurentiis has said that the club have spoken internally about the potential signing of Romelu Lukaku. And Manchester United target Bruno Fernandes has told his club Sporting that he wants to leave but to join Tottenham Hotspur. So lastly but not least, we come to a roundup of your Friday feels because the season is back. This is where you guys let me know on Fridays daily about all of your predictions for the weekend's football. I'll let you know mine, but both of them are wrong, so we'll skip over that for now. As for Haris Ahmed, well, he guessed that Atlanta would beat Zlatan Ibrahimovic's LA Galaxy 3-0, which they did. There was also Valverde Venom, who guessed that Dortmund will win 2-0 over Bayern Munich in the German Super Cup, another correct prediction. And JT Baldor said that the Community Shield will be decided on penalties, which, as I mentioned, it was, with Gabriel Jesus striking the final blow. So what do you guys think ahead of the new season? Will it be City or Liverpool at the top of the Premier League come next May? And will Neymar be in a Barcelona shirt? Let me know all of your thoughts down below in the comment section. Smash the like button whilst you're down there, and you can click here or here to check out all of the other videos we've got going on OneFootball. But until next time, I will see you guys later.